Liverpool were reportedly offered either Alexander Isak or Anthony Gordon by Newcastle, and a medical was even booked that would have seen a Reds player move in the opposite direction before a change of tack by the Magpies. Gordon was heavily linked with a move to Anfield while away on England duty at Euro 2024, and reports suggested he had had his head turned by the interest in his signature. Amanda Staveley, who has since left Newcastle, recently revealed that there was huge concern that they would lose either Gordon or Isak before June 30th, the deadline for balancing the books to meet Premier League profit and sustainability rules. She told The Athletic, "I knew what was coming in terms of me leaving, but the fans and PF deserved every focus of mine. Had I left before the PSR deadline, and we'd breached, then that would have been bad. It was very, very difficult, but I was determined to make sure Darren has a clear runway. My biggest concern was that we'd lose Alex, Isak, or Anthony Gordon, because Liverpool chased him and both are extraordinary players. Negotiating is tough because you have to pretend it means nothing to you when it means everything." The Daily Mail have now flushed out reports of Liverpool's interest in Gordon, claiming a medical was booked in Leipzig for his £75 million transfer, with Joe Gomez set to move the other way for £45 million. The report states, Newcastle's pursuit of Gomez unfolded after they initially approached Liverpool in early June about whether the Anfield club had interest in buying either Anthony Gordon or Alexander Isak for PSR purposes. The initial £100 million price tags were dismissed by Liverpool then, as Mail Sport exclusively revealed. Newcastle asked about Kwanzaa. That request was rebuffed, but Newcastle subsequently proposed a price of around £80 million for Gordon. Again, that was turned down, but as Amanda Staveley and Newcastle's ownership pushed for PSR solutions. Mail Sport sources revealed Chief Executive Darren Mills returned with a proposal to buy Gomez instead for £45 million and sell Gordon to Liverpool for £75 million. Talks were promising and a medical was planned in Leipzig for the players who were involved with England at the European Championships in Germany. England teammates noted how Gordon's head was turned by the prospect of a move back to Merseyside, while Gomez was happy at the chance of regular first-team football in his favourite position of right-sided centre-back, where he had played during Liverpool's title-winning season. However, at the 11th hour, with the PSR deadline of June 30th looming, Newcastle found another solution by selling Yankuba Minteh to Brighton and Elliot Anderson to Nottingham Forest, and the Gordon-Gomez deal was called off. Transfer expert Fabrizio Romano revealed on Tuesday that interest from Liverpool in Gordon remains strong and he is someone they really rate internally. Speaking on his YouTube channel, Romano revealed, in the final days of June when they were in trouble with financial fair play, Newcastle were approached by Liverpool for Anthony Gordon. There was an exchange, the player was keen on the move, so at that time Anthony Gordon gave the green light for a potential move to Liverpool. But Newcastle decided not to accept the proposals. It was just an exchange, just a conversation, not a formal bid. Liverpool wanted to make a proposal, but it was not what Newcastle expected for Anthony Gordon. What I wanted to tell you tonight is that what I'm hearing is the interest from Liverpool and Anthony Gordon remains a strong interest, remains a concrete interest. He's a player they really rate internally, a player they really like. The name of Anthony Gordon remains high on Liverpool's list. Romano added, "What's important to say is that in case they decide to do something in offensive positions, Anthony Gordon remains a player they really like. And so internally they are discussing the situation of Anthony Gordon because they keep believing he could be a fantastic player for the future of Liverpool." But again, the problem could be in valuation with Newcastle because he's a really important player for Newcastle. They don't have any intention of making a normal price for Gordon, it has to be a big price for him in order to give a potential green light. But at the moment Newcastle really want to keep the player at the club, and so let's see what Liverpool can do if Liverpool decide to do something on this deal.